have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving yourself and see what happens. COVID-19 has changed people's lives, including me. I needed to stop my quest in April. I couldn't go to my local school, I couldn't meet my friend, it was so stressful. I didn't understand what happened. It made me anxious. The first 2 months were a really difficult time for me. I think for all my friends too. I need to do online class from Monday until Saturday. I feel fed up because there is something new for me, and I couldn't catch up the lesson because it's not my learning style. More than that, I actually had not decided my quest project yet. I felt so useless. That was the moment when I started to question myself. In July 2020, I started to be more calm and try to accept the situation. However, I had a moment when I overthink everything. I told myself I wasn't good enough. I didn't look as good as my peers. I felt lonely and I didn't have any achievement that could make my family proud of me. This all negative thinking made me at my lowest point. I felt insecure. Why do I feel this way? Is it only me feel this way? I didn't know the answer. I want to find the answer. So, I decided to turn this insecurity into my quest. September 2020 was the first time I met again with my quest friend. Dayurani, Yosi, Dwi, Bisma, and Kak Adela. We share good food, our story, and our love. I miss that kind of moment. However, that was my last time to meet Kak Adela, our quest mentor. She needs to continue her new journey. Then, we continue our project with Kak April. The first time I met her, I feel scared. I felt uncomfortable to talk with new people because I used to keep my story only to myself. At that time, I was really quiet. I didn't explain what was in my mind. But after several times I met her, I felt comfortable to talk with her. And I began to realize that sharing our story with other people was actually not that scary. I spent my time to researching information about insecurities. I spent my time to read many articles about how to love ourselves. One time, I watched a video that talked about appreciate your uniqueness. It said that we don't have followed their standards, but we can try to create a standard for ourselves. They first thought that their uniqueness was a flaw, but over time they realized that they were hurting themselves by believing what people said. Although I read a lot about how to not being insecure, I still not confident. I could not trust myself. Being a confident person was so difficult. But I don't want to stuck in that situation forever. So I decided to give myself a challenge. I challenged myself to talk with other people like Kak Nita and Kak Emma. In October, Kak April introduced me to Kak Irma, a former Green School learning support. We had an online meeting. I didn't know her at all, but surprisingly, I could be more open, and we even had a deep talk about my insecurities. One thing that I remember the most: we can't control others, but we can control ourselves. The words were always in my mind. I learned from her that if we feel down, we can let the feeling flow out by doing something, like writing, drawing, sharing with other people, or whatever it is important could ease your mind a little bit. Another word was always encouraged me was trying to remove our insecurity is not an instant process. We will go through many things. I also got a chance to meet Kak Ari, a professional psychologist. We had our first Zoom meeting with Mudita, KKC class for junior high school. She said the source of insecure comes from the past of feeling of regret and insecure of the future. So we should focus on the present. After that, I decided to challenge again myself, writing my gratitude every day for 2 weeks. After that, I was feeling better because I could manage my feelings. The first time I went back to school, I felt different. My old self would be shy and overthink to my surroundings. But at that time, I tried to maintain a positive mindset. I decided to understand myself better by adjusting myself, exercising self-control, and stop comparing myself with others. This kind of skill might not be taught at schools. So I decided to share this experience and make an Instagram account where I talk about challenges teenagers face this day. Whoever you are, you can share anything there. You can share stories, experience, advice. Any contributions will be appreciated. I'm still learning about this, and I open to any advice to be better. Thank you for Kak April, KKC teachers, iHelp team, my family, KKC friends, and Quest friends. This is not the end of my quest. I just stepped on the first stair, and I will keep moving and continue to the next level. Thank you.